Hello, how are you doing today? So, did you know that Africa holds over 20% of the world carbon credit potential? But the problem is we're capturing less than 3% of the market value. So, that gap is both a problem but also a $50 billion opportunity. This is what I want to talk to you today, right? See you in a minute. Hello, how are you doing? My name is Tony. I'm the founder of Share Renewables in Africa. We raise awareness about renewables energy and sustainability. You know that already, right? So if you're interested to break or expand into Africa, we are your eco bridge to this market. And we can help with three things: visibility, leads, but also deals. Or if you're looking to decarbonize, we again are your eco bridge to sustainable pathway. And we can help you with carbon footprint assessment and carbon reduction strategy. So reach out to us. I'll be more than happy to see what we can do to help you. Now, talking about carbon market. So carbon market, they're one of the most powerful tool we have to fight climate change. Here is how they work, right? So companies, they either have to agree to compliance market or to choose voluntary market to offset their emission by buying carbon credit. And each credit represents a ton of CO2 removed or avoided. But this is where the continent of Africa could particularly shine. We have vast forests, we have fertile soil, and also renewable energy potential that can generate millions of high quality credit. This is not just saving the planet, but it's also about Africa leading the climate finance revolution. And that is what we're talking about here. So let me sort of depicting that for you. Yeah, giving you a little bit of a scenario where you could see that. Imagine, for example, you have Wanjiku. Wanjiku could be a farmer in Kenya, Rift Valley. And 2 years ago, Wanjiku, she joined a reforestation project that pays her for every tree she's growing. Yeah. And carbon credit for her land now sell to buyers worldwide. That's the kind of change that we're talking about. Yeah. So, and I think if you ask Wanjiku, she may be saying something like, okay, before, I used to struggle to send my children to school. Now, with carbon credit money, paying for fees, seeds, and even water tanks. So that could make it completely different, right? Different scenario. So that's the real power of carbon market. They're turning climate action into livelihood and into hope. And that's why I'm actually quite interested by that. Yeah. So, but there is a problem though, because too many African projects struggle really to reach out to global buyers. So that's why RIA Renewables in Africa, we're launching AfroCarb Lite. So that's the Africa first bridge marketplace. What we want to do is to connect trusted African carbon projects like the one we could see Wanjiku I talked about, which was just an example, to global buyers. Radical transparency, no middlemen, no opacity, just fair deals that keep value right here where it belongs, right? And that's what I want you to join. So, Africa Rise in carbon market is not just about climate, it's also about dignity. It's about prosperity. It's about ownership, right? We're not just the world green lungs. We are also building its green wallet. Yeah. So definitely do join the AfroCarb Lite today. So I'm just going to drop the link there. So be part of the movement. That's for the good of the planet of transformational effect on Africa. Yep. I see you tomorrow, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. And you can see, obviously below, so the link about the platform if you want to go and visit that yourself. Okay, excellent. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.